Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. And this one is going to be against John, another random person offline. So still selecting there, but this is going to be with the same team that I've been using the past couple of games here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what he's using. Alright, so it looks to be a pretty interesting team there. So what do I want to lead with here is the question. And I think I'm going to go with the Bisharp this time around. Seems like a pretty decent choice for most of his team. So we'll see how that plays out. So there he is, and it looks like he's going to lead with the Shuckle, so that's actually kind of what I was hoping for, since I did lead the Bisharp, so that is a pretty solid match for me. So he does have a couple of potential switch-ins to a Steel move, but I think I'm just going to go for the Iron Head, see how much damage I can get straight away on this thing, and he is going to stay in, so that is going to drop him all the way down to the red there with that, and I am going to take some Rocky Helmet and Life Orb damage there, so he's going to get a Sticky Web set up on me. So he's got that hazard up. So now I could try to get my hazard up here, but I don't want to risk him getting a Stealth Rock up too, actually, so I think I'm just going to Brick Break, potentially, in case he... Well, nah, I think I'll just Iron Head to keep my moves secret. So he is just going to stay in and let me take him out, so it's a good thing I just went for the Iron Head. So I'm going to take another round of Rocky Helmet and Life Orb Recoil, but that will take the Shuckle out and drop him down to 5 Pokemon before he gets to set up any more hazards, so that's good at least. So we're going to see what he wants to do then here. So he's going to come in with the Gyarados, so he's going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack, but that's actually going to trip my Defiant ability to give me a Sharp Attack increase, so that's pretty good, but unfortunately I don't really have anything to hit this with, so I'm going to have to switch out here, and I think... What do I want to bring in? That's the question. It's a tough one, actually. I think we're just going to go with the Black Manta here, the Mantine, and hopefully that works out. So he's just going to Dragon Dance, though, so that's kind of unfortunate. We can take the opportunity to do that. So he's going to get that attack and speed increase, so that's not great. Just going to go for an Air Slash here to try and get some chip damage on this thing, as he is going to Dragon Dance again. Probably not sensing any real danger from this thing, so he's going to get another attack and speed increase, so definitely pretty massively set up here. Hopefully this Air Slash does a decent amount, and it's only going to take him down by about a third, so not great. I guess I'm just going to go for it again here, as he's going to go for a third Dragon Dance, so a lot of greed on his side, going for 3 Dragon Dances. So a third attack and speed increase on his side. I am packing 3 Pokemon with priority moves, as well as a Focus Sash on my Heliolisk, so I'm not too worried about this thing right now, but I am going to definitely have to sack something to it, and I think Mantine's probably just as good of a mon as any at this point, so I'm just going to stay in. He's most definitely going to attack me this time around, since he can't take another Air Slash. So he's going to Dynamax, though, first and foremost, of course. So that's going to be that. So there is the Dynamax Gyarados, and that gives him more HP to potentially live some attacks for me, which is not great. But he's going to go for a max Airstream here, so that's going to give him another speed increase and definitely one-shot KO me as well. But speed increase doesn't really matter at this point. He's going to outspeed anything I have regardless. So the only question here is what exactly I want to bring in on this thing. So I think I'm just going to go with the Gecko, the Geico Gecko, that is, the Heliolisk. Since I am Focus Sash, like I said, I know I can live any attack he goes for, and hopefully an electric attack should take him down even at that range, even with the Dynamax up. So he's going to go for a Max Quake, actually, though, which is going to give him a special defense increase as well, actually, which is not good. That might potentially allow him to live. I don't know. We'll find out. So I do survive because of the Focus Sash, obviously. He gets that special defense increase, and he is not, even with that, going to be able to survive the electric move from that range, thankfully. So that is going to take that huge threat down with the Volt Switch and knock him down to 5 Pokemon, and that is, of course, going to give me a mandatory switch out as well. So I actually think here I want to come in with my Conkeldurr because it is still my turn, so I'm going to get that Flame Orb to activate to burn me, thus activating my Guts. So I am going to take the speed reduction off the Sticky Web as well, but that's no big deal. The thing is pretty slow anyway. Then I do get burned, so I am set up. I don't have to risk potentially getting hit with another status condition that I don't want. So we'll see what he wants to bring in on this. So he's going to come in with the Gardevoir, and that's not great for me, unfortunately. So actually he's down to 4 Pokemon. I think I might have misspoke there before, but that's okay. Live narration. But anyway, I don't really want to take a hit at all from this thing with Conkeldurr. It's like the only thing I don't want to take a hit from, so I think I'm just going to... I feel like I have to sack something right now, so I think I'm going to just sack off the Bisharp maybe here, although we'll see depending on what he goes for if I can survive it. So I'm going to come in with the Bisharp, and I do get the speed reduction off the Sticky Web. But that is going to trip my Defiant to give me a sharp attack increase, which is nice. He's going to go for a Psychic, actually, so that's great. Thought there might have been a 50-50 chance he would go for a Fairy move there just to play it safe. But now I think I'm just going to play it safe here and Sucker Punch him. And he predicted that, unfortunately, so he's going to Thunder Wave me, so that kind of sucks. So that is going to paralyze me, so that's not great. Hoping to not get full parried, so this is kind of a predicament sort of here because I think I just have to play it safe and Sucker Punch again, even though he could switch out. And so he does stay in, and he's just going to take the Sucker Punch this time. So I did get the protection right the second time around, so that's nice. That's going to get rid of that Gardevoir, which is great. That's going to drop him down to 3 Pokemon, as I do take some more Life Orb recoil damage. And we'll see what he wants to bring in on this now. He's going to go for the Rillaboom. So I think I'm just going to Iron Head here in case he has anything else up his sleeve, potentially. So he's just going to Earthquake now. And from that range, that is going to take me out. So that's okay. That is going to drop me to 4 Pokemon, I believe, yes. So, actually, what do I want to come in on the Rillaboom with? Probably the... I don't know. That's a good question. think we'll just come in with the Arcanine here. So I'm going to get that speed reduction off the Sticky Web there, unfortunately, but I'm also going to get the Intimidate to lower his attack, which is nice. So he could switch. He does have a couple of switch-ins for my fire attacks, but I'm going to maybe... I mean, he probably won't stay in, but he might stay in. I don't know. I think I'm just going to probably play it safe, though. Go for the Flare Blitz and hope he wants to stay in here. But he is going to stay in. He does outspeed me, actually. That's kind of sucks. But thanks to the Intimidate, it looks like I'm going to survive that Earthquake, and then I'm going to hit him up with that Flare Blitz. So that is just going to blow this thing away, which is nice. I am Choice Band Max Attack, so that will drop him down to 2 Pokemon as the Rillaboom goes down, and I just barely survived that with 2 HP there. So that's nice. So we'll see what he wants to bring in here. He's going to go Tyranitar. So he's going to get the Sandstream there and make the Sandstorm. Now here, there's not much of a reason to switch out, although the Flare Blitz won't do a ton. So actually, I mean, I'm probably not going to outspeed anything with the Sticky Web in play, which does kind of suck, so I think I'm just going to stay in. I don't want to, you know, risk anything right now. So I'm going to outspeed him, so I'm just going to hit him with that Flare Blitz. It actually does quite a bit, more than I thought, resisted hit. So that'll take him down to about 2/3. The recoil is going to take me out, and then he's going to go for the Stealth Rock, so that's not actually good. So that's going to put me at 3 Pokemon, and then unfortunately my Heliolisk is going to go down on the switch-in. So I think here we're going to come in with the Joker, the Conkeldurr again. And I'm going to take the speed reduction on the Sticky Web, as well as the Stealth Rock damage, but that's okay, because the Conkeldurr should hopefully be in a good spot here. Got the Guts activated, and just going to go for that Drain Punch. He is going to switch to the Milotic, but I can't imagine this thing can take 2 of these, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to Drain Punch, and it can barely take 1 actually, so that's going to knock him down to about 1/4 HP and put me back up to full there. And then he's going to take that sand damage, as will I. And then he does have the leftovers, it looks like, to regain some HP. So I'm going to take some damage from the burn. I think from that range, actually, a Mach Punch should just take this thing out straight away. So we're just going to go for that. So we're going to hit him with that, and that is going to take the Milotic down with a critical hit. I don't believe that mattered at all. But that is going to knock him down to just that 1 Pokemon, as I do take some more sand damage, and then the residual damage as well from the burn. So, but I am still looking pretty nice there, as he's going to come back in with the Tyranitar, his last Pokemon. And so I think this is kind of a... I don't think there's really anything he can go for that can take me out from that range. So I think, and I don't know, depending on his spread, if a Mach Punch, I don't know if it can take him out from that range. So I think we're just going to, I don't know. I think we'll just go for the Mach Punch. I think that should, with the Guts activated, that should take him down. And yes, that is going to be enough to take him down. So that is going to be game. Conkeldurr cleaning up there at the end. So we're going to get the win there, 3-0 versus John. But that was a good match, definitely. So league card and quit. So, there you go. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So, that's it, and we'll see you next time.